are you doing?
I'm fantastic.
Good,
What's
good
up?
to see you again. Good.
Good to see you too.
Good. Can you talk about your level of enthusiasm going into the season because of all the moves that have been made? And AD was also just talking about how you and some of your teammates are talking about the criticism about the age of this team and how that motivates you as well.
I'm super excited. I was excited. I mean, I've been up since like 5:30 this morning. I was excited driving here this morning, getting ready for another season, getting ready to see my teammates. To be honest, getting ready to see you guys. I mean, missed you guys and some of your great and sometimes not so great questions, but your questions are always great. But I'm excited for what's in store for us this year. And but every day is a process. Every day, it's all about the journey and just putting in the work and then the narrative about our age. I kind of laugh at it. I actually really do laugh, and I'm not just saying that. But some of the memes and some of the jokes have been, extremely funny. And just some of it is just just trying to get people to read tabloids and things of that nature. But the game is won in between those four lines, and it's not won on the bottom ticker. It's not won in a newspaper. It's not won on sports talk shows and things of that nature. If we come out and we put the time in, we put the work in, we make our own narrative. And one thing that we know where we are, we got a bunch of guys that's been in this league for quite a while that understands and knows what it takes to win. And that's the business that we're in, of winning and doing it all the time and not just on occasion. So I look forward to that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What's up, Brian?
What's up, BT?
Welcome back, man.
Man, I appreciate it.
How important was it for you, AD, and Jared to try to help put this team together? And what have the conversations been like with Russ on how he should fit in, how he should play his game?
Well, it was exciting, helping put this team together this summer, understanding what I felt and we all felt that was going to help us be a title contending team. Make us as explosive as we could be, both offensively and defensively, and and we was able to do that. Obviously, it's all about putting the work in. I'm not going to sit here and talk about hypotheticals and things of that nature, but we have a team that's looking forward to putting in the work. As far as Russ, we need Russ to be Russ. We don't need Russ to change for anybody. That's why we got him. And it's our job to all help him feel comfortable in our system. And he's going to be as dynamic as he's always been, so I look forward to that.
Kyle, go ahead. Hi, LeBron. Welcome back. We've seen some of the social media from workouts specifically with you and Russ. I'm wondering, with him as a workout partner, a future teammate, what's that been like? Is there something unique that he brings to the gym when you guys are in there together?
Just his passion alone. Very passionate about the sport, very passionate about his craft, and very passionate about, putting in the work. And one thing about it, I can respect all those things. We've been tied at the hip pretty much since we made the acquisition, and we're going to continue to be that. We're going to hold each other accountable. AD's going to hold us accountable. We're going to hold AD accountable because it's going to start and end with us. So, we look forward to that. And we look forward to continuing to getting better and figuring out ways we can be the best team we can be by bringing our individual talents to that.
LeBron, over here. Good to see you, first of all. Rob told us last week that this team is going to be 100% vaccinated by opening night. How big of a priority was that as a leader for this team for you guys to get to that point going into the year? Was that I know it's a personal discussion, but was it a team discussion too to make sure that you guys had the best possible chances to have everybody available?
No, it was never a team discussion, but I think at the end of the day, you're always trying to figure out ways that you can always be available and protect one another and put yourself in the best possible chance where you are available to your teammates, available to to what we need to do on the floor. And the ultimate goal is to obviously win a championship. And, it starts with being, obviously health is the number one thing. And also just holding each other accountable on the floor. So, we're excited to know that we've given ourselves another opportunity to be available to each other, and that's what it came down to.
Hey, LeBron, how are you?
How you doing?
Good. Despite all of your accomplishments, around this time last year, you told us that heading into each season, you always feel as though you have something to prove. I'm curious, heading into this season, what is that thing that you feel like you have to prove?
I have to prove to my teammates that I'm available, that I'm holding myself accountable, that I am the leader that I say I am, and that every night I'm going to be there for them through the ups and through the downs, and that is every day I wake up with that responsibility, and I take it to heart. Leadership for me is not, a sometime thing. It's 365 days, 66 on the leap year, and 24/7. I practice it, I preach it, I live by it. That is my, that's my goal, that is my determination, and I have to prove that to my guys every single day. And that's what I hold. I hold very, very high, and I hold that to my heart.
Yeah, LeBron over here. Piggybacking off Dan's question, have you been vaccinated, and do you feel compelled to send a message to the rest of the country about the importance of vaccinations?
I think when it comes down, for me, I can speak about myself. I think everyone has their own choice to do what they feel is right for themselves and their family and things of that nature. I know that I was very skeptical about it all, but after doing my research and things of that nature, I felt like it was best suited for not only me but for my family and for my friends, and and that's why I decided to do it. So, but as far as I don't, you guys should know me. Anything that I talk about, I don't talk about other people and what they should do. I speak for me and for my family, and that's what it's about.
But you don't think the issue is important enough for someone with your stature to speak out on it?
We're talking about individuals' bodies. We're not talking about something that's, political or racism or police brutality and things of that nature. We're talking about like people's bodies and well-beings. So I don't feel like, for me personally, that I should get involved in what other people should do for their bodies and their livelihoods. It would be me talking about somebody if they should, take this job or not. Listen, you have to do what's best for you and your family. If they should relocate, you have to do what's best for your family. So I know what I did for me and my family. I know some of my friends and what they did for their families. But as far as speaking for everybody and their individualities and things that they want to do, I don't feel like that's not my job.
Hey, LeBron. AD just kind of reiterated that last year the season started too soon and that took its toll in whatever way on you guys. I'm just wondering what you look at, what you took out of a 4-month offseason and how important that is, for you especially, but for this team.
I mean, obviously, I can agree with AD. I understood, and I said it numerous of times that the season came too fast for everyone, not only us in the Heat, that played in the finals, but everybody that was a part of the bubble and things of that nature. But the 4 months that we've had to kind of just recalibrate, just get back to obviously some rest, but also just getting your mind back fresh. Able to spend a lot of time with your friends and your family and things of that nature, but also put a lot of work in, get healthy. That you weren't able to do in that short period of time from the bubble to the start of last season. So I think everybody's kind of benefited from it.
Hey, LeBron, you often talk about whether it's playmaking, scoring, you're going to do what's best in that given game, in that given season. Just wondering, when you have a player like Russ that comes in, or maybe with Dwayne in Miami, if it's a different type of mindset, knowing what that teammate is and how you approach that this year given Russ's presence.
Yeah, I mean, I watch enough sports and enough basketball, obviously, to know what I need to do to help the ball club, depending on the acquisitions that we make per year. So I'm very cerebral about what I need to do in order for our team to be as great as we can be, and also being able to, counterpart what Russ brings to the table. And all the other guys that we have as well. So I'm personally not worried about trying to fit with Russ, or fit with D Wade, or fit with AD. When we made the acquisitions, I always figure it out. So I'm not worried about that. I don't think it's going to be, like, peanut butter and jelly to start the season. But that's all part of the process and all part of my work. I think that's all part of it. I like to actually put in the work, in order to get,